Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Imosi here. Feels good to have you guys back here. What we're going to be doing today, I'll be showing you how I created this look on this chocolate skin model, and I wanted to do something a bit different with the voiceovers today. So if you're still not subscribed, please kindly subscribe now. So yeah, I just had this thought of doing something different from the usual. I know in my previous tutorial videos, most of it has been talk through videos where I talk you through the process. So we're going to be doing something a bit different today, and what we're going to be doing is I am going to be telling you guys how I became a makeup artist, how I ended up being a professional makeup artist. So it's kind of funny, but yeah, but it's also a very beautiful story. I think I can say that. So I get asked a lot by some of my clients, by friends, how I became a makeup artist, and if that was what I studied in college, that's in university. So I get asked a lot if I was into fine arts at first, or if I was just basically into arts per se, painting and all that. So that's what I'm going to be sharing with you guys today. How did I become a makeup artist? So first off, I'll start by introducing myself. It's funny that this is not my first video on here, but this is my first introductory video. I mean, for those that don't know me in person, I'm just going to be introducing myself to you now. My name is Osezeli Samuel. I am a professional makeup artist based in Benin City, Edo State, Nigeria. So like I said earlier, I get asked a lot if what I studied in school was fine arts or anything arts related, or if I used to paint. And no, I did not study fine arts. Funny enough, what I studied is the direct opposite of what I'm doing now. I studied industrial mathematics in school, and it's funny, but I'm a graduate of industrial mathematics. So no, I did not study fine arts in school. So it all started, I think, in 2015, just when I was about rounding up my program, my BSc program. I think 2015, 2016, yeah, just when I was about rounding up, I think in the second semester of my final year, I started getting this urge, or should I say push, inside of me. I wanted to learn something. I wanted to learn a skill. I wanted to know how to do something with my hands, because prior to the time, I can't really say I had any skill. So I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure what I was going to do at first, but I just know that I wanted to learn something. And aside that feeling of wanting to learn something, reality started to dawn on me that I'm almost done with school, and unemployment in Nigeria has been a pandemic for a very, very long time. It's like the usual. So I started thinking, when I graduate now, what is the plan? What do I do? Do I have to start going to look for jobs? And really, I didn't want to go. I didn't want to go down that road, because I know it's not easy. I had heard of experiences from my siblings that had graduated before me and finished school before me, and I didn't want to go that route. I just wanted to do something with my hands. I wanted to have a skill for myself. And I think I was just watching TV one day. I was watching, I think it was a music channel, and I came across a special effects makeup, and I was like, yo, I think this is makeup, this is not real. I think it was like I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was a special effects makeup. So it looked so real to the point that I had to remind myself that this cannot be real. I mean, this is TV, so this cannot be real. It's definitely man-made. It's definitely makeup. So that was where the idea came from. That was where I think that was the first time that I even got to know that there was a profession as makeup artist. Prior to that time, I did not know that. I was really not paying attention, if I can say so. I was really not paying attention. So that was the first time I came across the profession makeup artist. So that was the first thing that attracted me to makeup artistry in general, special effects makeup. So I think after that day, I started gaining interest and I started searching online to just see. So while I was searching online, I got to know that okay, it's something that I'll have to like enroll in a school for and learn properly. So after that, I was checking around. I'm based in Benin. I'm based in Benin. So at the time, I couldn't really find any special effects makeup school or makeup studio in Benin at the time. I don't know if there were, but I couldn't just find any. So the idea now came up that okay, why, instead of waiting until you see a special effects makeup school, why not look for somewhere to learn the basics of makeup? Because I mean, I feel like there are basics that I would need to go through before I learn the advanced type of special effects. So that was how I started moving around, going from checking different places to see. So luckily I got a studio. I saw a makeup school rather. Sorry, I saw a makeup school, and luckily for me, the owner of the makeup school, that's my boss there, was doing not just the glam type of makeup, but he also had like, he was also doing special effects makeup, but he was more specialized in the glam type of makeup. So when I made inquiries and I saw that he also does special effects makeup, I was like, okay, this is good, this favors me. So I enrolled and I started the training, So along the line, we're taught both glam and special effects, so but more specialized on glam. So along the line, I just fell in love with the glam side of makeup, which is what I am into now. I just fell in love with it. I don't know why, but I think why I fell in love with it was it's very therapeutic, because you are basically creating. Yes, that is the word. You are creating. So it's just like you are taking raw materials and you are bringing a masterpiece out of these raw materials. So that is what I mean. It's just like when an artist is in front of a plain canvas and he just paints a beautiful masterpiece out of that canvas. I mean, from a plain canvas to a beautiful masterpiece. So that is what it felt like. It was so therapeutic to me. So that I think that was why I fell in love with the glam side of makeup. So fast forward to 3 months into my training, 4 months into my training, I didn't really have flair for special effects as much as I did when I was just starting out my training. Although I could still do some special effects, but I saw myself gearing more towards the glam side of makeup, and that is how I fell in love with this, and it's been that way since 2016. 2016. Now, I would also like to remind you guys that when I started my training, I wasn't even sure if this was what I wanted to do long term. I just know that okay, I had I had like a passion for this, so I just wanted to follow the drive and follow the passion and see where it leads me. So when I started, I wasn't even sure how long I was going to do this for, or if I was eventually going to venture into it. So fast forward to when during my training, maybe 3-4 months into it, I think it became very, very clear to me. I had clarity that this was something that I would love to do in a long run. So before I finished my training, I was already sure that I didn't want to go back and start searching for job, start searching for employment somewhere in a firm or whatever. So I was just sure that this is the road that I wanted to take. So this led me to making the decision that I wanted to start my own brand and be on my own and start my own business. So 2017, I made that decision and started searching for studio space. At the time, of course, I'm just a fresh graduate from school and I just finished learning a skill. There's no money coming from anywhere, and I wanted to own my own space, but I could not afford owning my own space at the time. So I had to look for somebody to squat with, somebody to share space with, and luckily I was blessed, and I was blessed with a good place that I had to share a space in a hair salon. So that was how I started, and So if you are a beginning makeup artist, if you are just starting up, I would suggest that if you cannot afford your own place, your own studio, you can look for somebody to pair up with just for a start. I mean, it's just for a start. And I think it's also even better not to just rush to go open your own makeup studio immediately after you're done learning, because you need to gather clients. I mean, if you just open a studio, you just rent a space, you pay rent, you spend money in the place, there's a very, very big possibility that in the first 2, 3, 4 months, you might not even be getting clients. There is that possibility because you are just starting out. I mean, it's just the beginning of a journey. So I think it's better if you, instead of incurring all that cost on yourself, why not share with somebody that you know, okay, the bills is split in two, that kind of thing. So you know, you're not, the worry or the burden is not too heavy on you. So you walk from there. I mean, it's good to start small, but don't stay small. So you walk from there and you walk your way up to the top. So start from there and you just gather clients step by step. So that was how I started. I started by squatting in this hair salon in 2017, and fast forward to 2019, I was ready to own my own space, and I was able and capable by the grace of God. So I rented my own studio space in 2019, and from there on, I can confidently say that it has been God's grace all through. So now it's not like the journey has been smooth all through. Of course, there have been hurdles here and there. There have been ups and downs, but I mean, that's life for you. It's not always smooth sailing. You're definitely going to encounter bumps along the way. So yeah, one of the challenges I faced when I just started out, or when I was just starting out, obviously was getting clients to book me. I mean, getting clients to pay for my services. But if you are a starting makeup artist, you're a beginner, and you are seeing this, here's my advice for you. It's always not easy in the beginning. It's always not easy in the beginning. What you just need to do, continue doing, is continue putting yourself out there, continue practicing, continue trying to better your craft and your skill sets, continue upgrading your skill sets, your tools, doing shoots, doing collaborations as much as you can. Just basically putting your brand out there and letting people see what you can do, not just telling them, let them also see. There's this saying that seeing is believing, so let them see what you can do. If you cannot afford models, beg your friends, your relatives. When I just started out, my sisters were very, very supportive, and in the days where I would not be able to, in fact, my sister was my model, always ready to allow me use her face, to allow me use her head to learn how to tie gele. So my sisters were very supportive, and I am very grateful, very grateful to them. They made it easier for me, because I always had a face to practice on. If I didn't have a face to practice on, I think that would have slowed down my learning process, but they were always available whenever I needed them, and for that I am very grateful. So if you cannot afford getting models, then get your friends, your close friends, your relatives, anybody you can just find around that would allow you use their faces to practice. So you practice, the more you practice, the better you get, and trust me, in no time you start seeing results. In no time those clients will start coming around, they'll start asking, they'll want to book you. So just keep putting in that work, and I assure you it's going to eventually pay off. So that's one of the challenges I faced when I just started out in my makeup journey. So and since 2017 up until this very moment as I'm speaking with you, I am still a professional makeup artist, and no regrets so far. It's been 7 years and no regrets so far. I'm happy I made this decision 7 years ago. No regrets at all. I look back and I am grateful that I chose to take this route. I don't think I would have done it any differently. So I am very grateful for everything, the ups, the downs, the hard times, and the swell times. I'm very grateful. If you're an upcoming makeup artist, that you're still trying to decide if you should go into this, if this is lucrative, this is me assuring you that if you have the passion and if it's something that you love, I think you should go into it. You would not regret it. It's not going to be easy, but it's definitely going to be worth it. That I can tell you. So that is how I ended up being a makeup artist. I hope that you enjoyed this very summarized story of mine. That was how I ended up being a makeup artist, from an industrial mathematician to a makeup artist. It's funny, right? Now back to the video, guys. I hope you've been understanding all that you've been seeing me do, the steps and the procedures, and I mean, it's basically just the same thing as my old videos, because I try to show most of the products that I used. So if you have any questions as regards this look, just drop a comment in the comment box and I would respond to it as soon as I can. Also, if you have any requests on any look you would like to see me create, also leave a comment in the comment box and I will attend to that as soon as I can also. And thank you guys for staying tuned up. So yeah guys, I made a promise to myself, and I'm also making this promise to you guys now, that I'm going to be more consistent than I was in putting out YouTube contents and tutorials. I'm going to be more consistent than I was last year. So help me God. I know it's not easy, but I'm going to try to do my best. So I would appreciate it a whole lot if you subscribe to my page and you share my videos as soon as you stumble upon them. If you like, you comment, and it will go a long way for me guys. So please hit the subscribe button and remember to share this video with a friend. Meanwhile, let's take a moment to appreciate how flawless this glam looks, how well blended it looks. I mean, I enjoyed creating this look a whole lot, and I hope you guys also enjoyed watching me create it. I hope you've learned a thing or two. Fun facts, this is one of my favorite skin tones to work on, dark skin. I really enjoy doing makeup on dark skin. There's just this feeling that I get. I really enjoy doing makeup on dark skin. So thank you guys for staying tuned. I appreciate you guys a whole lot. And this is the final video. See how sweet, how beautiful that glam looks. Come on, let's take a moment to appreciate this bit. It's so beautiful. Thank you guys for staying tuned. I'll see you guys in the next one, and until then, bye guys.